Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome back to the 12th tutorial of my introduction to JavaScript series. For inside this tutorial, we're going to discuss while loop and do while loop. But before I continue, I go quickly use this opportunity to tell you say, if you never subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly use this time to do so because your subscription are waiting to give me ginger and motivation to dey always make videos like this. So before this time, I don already explain wetin loop be and the types of loop wey we get. Say loop na wetin we dey use dey perform repetitive task. Say we wan instruct computer to do something over and over and over and over again. So na loop we dey take use dey do am. And I don already give the different types of loop wey dey inside JavaScript. Say we get for loop, for in loop, for off loop, while loop and do while loop. So for inside this tutorial, we go just concentrate on while loop and do while loop. In the previous tutorial also, I already explain say these loops wey dey here, their basic function, the logic wey dem dey perform be say dem dey repeat information over and over and over and over again until a particular condition is reached. So na the same concept sef we go just do for inside this tutorial now, but with different syntax. So you fit just imagine while loop to be another format wey dem dey take write or instruct computer to do a particular thing over and over and over and over again. So now to practicalize while loop, I go just quickly write a simple program wey we go come use that one take do information over and over again, then I go come explain am in details. So to write while loop now, I go just talk say okay, while okay, before I do this while loop, I go just like declare a variable wey go contain a particular number. Shey you get? So na this number we go come dey make reference to wey go come make our while loop to work as appropriate. Shey you get? Because of the example wey I been don dey use for inside this tutorial say na number I been dey use since. Shey you get? Mostly na numbers. So wetin I go just do now is I go just talk say let number equal to zero. Oops. Then I go close my program here. Shey you get? So to come declare our while loop now, I go just talk say while, then I go open this open and close parenthesis, and I go just talk say okay, inside this open and close parenthesis now, na where I go just put the condition wey go make this while loop work. Say for example now, I wan talk say make computer do something for me at least 3 times. Shey you get? So that one mean say the condition wey I go put inside this thing go be less than 3. Shey you get? So now I go just talk say okay, while number is less than 3. Shey you get? Then while this condition is still true, right, I wan make my computer do something for me. Shey you get? Then I go open and close my curly braces now. I go just talk say okay, console dot log, and I go just talk say okay, wetin I wan make my computer do for me while number is less than 3, right? Okay, wetin I go just talk now be say I wan just talk say okay, thanks to everybody wey don subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then I go just talk say thanks for subscribing. Shey you get? Then I go just come here, close my program. Now I go just come here talk say okay, number plus plus. Then I go close my program here. Now in few seconds I go explain wetin all of this information dey do now. Then I go just press Ctrl B now, you go see say our program don run. Shey you get? And now we dey print thanks for subscribing 3 times. So wetin dey happen inside this program exactly be say when I declare a variable number here in this line 1, talk say let number equal to 0, right? Then I come into line 3, declare our while loop. Shey you get? Say okay, I wan make this information repeat over and over and over again. Then we come give this condition wey dey inside there like this. Okay, this program wey dey line 4 so, I wan make e dey happen, make this program dey execute only when this condition is true, right? And I come here talk say okay, when you finish the execution of this program wey dey line 4 so, then I wan increment number. Shey you dey get? Now when I declare number here to be number equal to 0, wetin I dey, then my computer go know say okay, at the start of this program number is equal to 0. Then when this program wan run, when e come reach line 3, right, e dey check whether number is less than 3. And you know say we don declare our number to be equal to 0 here. So when this program reach line 3, because the value of number na 0, then 0 is less than 3, right? This program go come enter inside line 4, come print out thanks for subscribing for us. Na why we get this first thanks for subscribing, because number is a 0 and the 0 is less than 3. So when this line 4 come run, when this line 4 program come execute, then e go come enter inside line 5, right? E go come add 1 to this number. You know say the initial value of number na 0. Now this number plus plus just mean say anything wey the value of number be, just add 1 to am. So when this program come perform the operation of this line 5, right, our number go become 1. And because of say while loop dey repeat information over and over again, then this program, instead of it So instead of this program to terminate, no, e no go terminate, e go just come back to this line 3. And remember say our number don already become 1. Den when dis condition wan execute again, number don turn 1. Is 1 still less than 3? Yes, 1 is less than 3. Den dis program go come execute. Na why we see dis second thanks for subscribing here. Now when e reach here, now when e reach dis line 5 again, you go come talk say number plus plus, and you know say at the second execution of dis program, number don become 1. Den you go come add 1 to am again, right? Den number go become 2. So you go come back to dis line 3 again. Number na 2. Is 2 still less than 3? Yes, 2 is less than 3. Den e go run dis program for us again, right? Na why we dey see dis last thanks for subscribing here. You dey feel me? Yeah. So when you run dis program like dis again, den e go come here come add 1 to number again. Now at dis point, number go become 3. Den our program go just jump back up here again, talk say okay, now number is 3. Is 3 less than 3? No, 3 is not less than 3 because 3 is equal to 3. Because dis condition is no longer true, right? Dis program no go run. Den dis program go just terminate because dis condition wey dey inside dis open and close parenthesis e no dey true again. Na why our computer just terminate here, come talk say finish in 155 milliseconds. Shey you get? So basically na the idea of while loop be that. So wetin I go just do now be say as I don explain how loop take dey function now, I wan come explain do while loop wey dey here. Shey you get? So the way do while loop take dey work be say e dey work in a very similar way as loop dey work, but the only difference be say e dey do something first before e check the condition. You know say for inside dis while loop, we just come straight like dis talk say okay, while dis condition is true, right, do dis particular command. But in the case of do while loop, we wan do something first before we go check condition. A practical example of wetin do while loop mean be say, you know say before you go into somebody's room, you gats knock first before you enter inside person room. So that act of knocking is like you dey do a particular action before you come check some kind of condition. Shey you get? So you wan do something first before you check the condition wey go make that thing, whether to continue doing that thing or to stop doing that thing. So when you wan go check for person inside, whether person dey inside or whether person no dey inside, you gats first knock the door of that person first. Then you go lis ten to the instruction of that person, whether the person go tell you say come in or make you no come in. Shey you get? So that action of knocking the door firstly na wetin you dey do before you lis ten to the condition wey the person go give you, whether to come in or not to come in. Shey you get? So na the interpretation of how do while loop take dey work be that. So wetin I go just do in dis instance be say I go just talk say okay, do something first, right? Then I go just talk say open and close curly braces. Then I go talk say console dot log. Then I go log I go just talk say thanks for subscribing again, for subscribing. Then I go just come here, close this program here, right? Then I go come inside here like this, talk say okay, make I first just okay, because I don explain this one now, I go just widen this one above am like this, right? Then I go scroll this one go up a little, right? So as I don talk say okay, thanks for subscribing like this, then I wan also increment the number, right? I go just talk say okay, come here, talk say okay, number plus plus, number plus plus, then I go close my program. Now wetin I dey instruct computer to dey do be say before I check any condition, I wan perform dis operation wey dey here first, even before checking any condition at all, right? And I wan increment number. So after I don do a particular action, then I wan come here talk say okay, make e check condition. I go just talk say while, then I go give the condition here, talk say okay, while number is less than 3. Shey you get? Okay, 3 not 5. Then I go just close this program here, talk say okay, close here like this. Then I go just press Ctrl B. Shey you see say as I press Ctrl B now, you see say our program don run. So wetin I go just do be say I go just first clear this one wey dey on top here like this comot, so that you go see say our program dey work wella. So now I dey do this particular action firstly before I come check the condition, right? So I go just press Ctrl B again, and you see say our program don run 3 times. How you go take know say okay, this is how this thing take dey work. Now I go just increment our number now. This number, instead of number being 0, I go just put number to be 6. Now you know say this while loop wey dey here like this, I mean this while condition, e dey check whether the number is less than 3 before e go do action. But in this instance now, our number no less than 3, our number na 6, right? But you go know say Now, before e even check dis condition at all, e go do dis action wey dey here. So if I press Control B here like dis, you see sey we dey see just thanks for subscribing only one time, because now dis action e go execute first, say okay e don do dis thanks for subscribing first time and na im be dis one. So when e come reach dis line 8, right, when e wan come talk whether, when you wan come check whether number is less than 3, in dis case now number no dey less than 3, na why the program come terminate. Shey you get? You go see the difference now if I just write our while loop again. If I just come here like dis talk say okay, I just talk say um while open dis condition say number is less than 3, right? I just come here, open and close my curly parenthesis, then I just, okay, instead of just typing it again, I go just copy this one, Control C, then come back inside my while loop, come press Control V, right? Then I go just so that you go see wetin I dey try explain well, I go just cut out this do while loop, right? Now you see this while loop program wey I write so. If I press Control B now, you see say we no see anything inside our console, right? We no, e no even print out anything for us. Why e no print out anything for us be say e dey first check the condition before e do the action, right? And the condition talk say make e do this action only when number is less than 3. And you go see say at the declaration of this number here, number na 6. Is 6 less than 3? No, 6 is not less than 3. Because this condition is not true, then you no go execute this command wey dey here. Na why we be say we no see anything for our console. Shey you get? But in the case of do while loop, e go do the action first before e go check the condition. Shey you get? So na just the basic difference wey dey for inside while loop and do while loop be that. Shey you get? So wetin I go just do now be say I go just press Ctrl Z Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, then you go see this do while loop program again. Shey you get? So if I press Ctrl B now, you see say we don see one output wey be thanks for subscribing only one time. Why we dey see am? Even though number wey dey here e no dey lesser than 6, but our program e dey run this command first. E go do this command first before e come check the condition. Shey you get? I hope say you connect well with this explanation wey I take use to explain while loop and do while loop. So as e be say we don discuss about while loop and do while loop for inside this tutorial, na so e go be for inside this tutorial. I go see you for the next tutorial.